I have the pleasure of welcoming our first speaker, the driving force behind this grant, the great, the powerful, the all-knowing Ami Bera. Get on up here, Ami.
Garrett, I thought you were describing yourself. Exactly. You know, look at the turnout that we have here, and just the local electeds or federal electeds or state electeds, just community members, the business community. That talks about why this is such a great day. From my perspective, I'd rather be here than in Washington, D.C. right now. So this project started before I was elected to Congress. I was talking to State Senator Roger Nilo, said he's been working on this for 2 decades, going back to the mid-2000s. But for me, when I got elected in 2012, one of the first meetings, and folks, we were starting to figure out the region, was, hey, you got to go out and see the connector and get to know the connector project. Because as we're thinking about our region, how we're growing and what the region looks like, you look at what's happening down in Elk Grove, here in Rancho Cordova, Folsom, up to El Dorado Hills, and you start to see where the growth is, where people are moving around. And then you look at Grant Line Highway, which is that artery that connects it all together. And it is part of our past, but it is an old, outdated 2-lane highway that doesn't reflect who we are today as the Sacramento region and Sacramento County. So, from day one, we've been working on this for 12 years. And it's been a lot of phone calls to the Department of Transportation. And a lot of those phone calls have gone, you didn't get the grant. It's like, okay, well, what's wrong with our application? And it's like, well, it's all there, and we know how important this is. Okay, well, then why didn't we get it? So, a month or two ago, it was a much better phone call. It's like, you got $25 million, you finally got it. So that is perseverance. That is who we are as the Sacramento region. We just kept chipping away, and, we'd get $4 million here, $4 million there to do small projects. But to get this $25 million really is a catalyst for us to finish the entire project. And you know why it's so important? If you drive up a little bit further, you'll see the homes and the folks and the jobs that are coming out to Rancho Cordova, coming out to Folsom, the folks that are moving up to El Dorado Hills. And then you go down and think about what's happening down in Elk Grove. And, we're tying this all together. And we want to look back a decade from now, 2 decades from now, and be proud of the infrastructure that we built. So we know how folks live and move around this community, where they work, et cetera. And I always use the example, I grew up in Southern California, and they didn't do that. The Inland Empire just grew. Folks moved out there, jobs moved out there. And the next thing you do, 91 freeway was a parking lot every day, if you guys have been down there. Let's not make that mistake. So we've got a real opportunity to do this right, to grow and to be really proud of what we're doing. We also have another $10 million that we put in the appropriations process for this project. Hopefully we will get that funding. That'll add to the $25 million. And we'll just keep moving forward. So again, this is a great day. This was a collaboration of a whole bunch of folks, federal, state, county, city, Tykert, all of the building trades, all coming together to just persevere and keep talking about why this was so important. And this is our step to the future. So thank you all for being out here. A great day for our region. And let's go finish this project.